Without further ado, let's welcome Mario Baggio to talk about the Innovative Technology Demonstration Working Group update.
Hello, good afternoon. It's always a challenge to be the first presenter just after lunch, so appreciate you all being here. And I promise that for the next 95 minutes, I'm going to take good care of you guys. Just kidding. All right, so I'm here to talk about the ITD and to talk about innovation. So what does innovation mean to you in the 21st century? It's important to remember that innovation changes from time to time. For the Flintstones, for example, this was innovation, to have a car like that. For the Jetsons, innovation was to have a Zoom call with your boss, and also to have a Roomba to vacuum your living room. For Back to the Future, innovation was a flux capacitor and the speed of 88 miles per hour. So let me go over some basic definition of innovation. So innovation refers to the process of creating or introducing something new, an idea, product, service, or process that brings value to the society as a whole. It involves generating novel concepts and finding new ways to address challenges, often by combining existing knowledge or resources in a unique way. Innovation is often associated with progress and can significantly impact our society. But we are here not to make jokes about Flintstones, Jetsons, and Back to the Future. We are here to discuss innovation for the DOT. And what does innovation for the DOT means? So to get this answer, I did my homework and I researched the infrastructure bill, where they talk specifically about innovation. And we have here, here we have some of the terms that they use. As you might see, they have some very important terms written there. Let me put the laser here. So some very important terms. This is, just a reminder, this is a $1.2 trillion package, the infrastructure bill, that specifically addresses innovation and how it applies to our industry. So these are specific terms for innovation when it comes to the DOT, when it comes to bridge construction. On top here, we have the future-proof concept. And I personally believe that the future-proof concept directly relates to the DOT. So let's see what future-proof means. So future-proof is the ability of something to continue to be of value into the distant future. So in other words, it's not going to be something that's going to be obsolete in a short time. This concept of future-proofing is the process of anticipating the future. And again, this is one of the words from the infrastructure bill when they talk specifically about innovation. So let's see how this future-proofing concept applies to our age infrastructure. As we know, we heard a lot about the age infrastructure. We have to do something, we have to do something better, different, and faster than what we're doing right now. But what we can see here is that there's a increasing number of bridges that are going to be 50 years old in the next few years. So if you see here, we can see here that by 2000, in the next 30 years, so by 2050, we're going to have over 500,000 bridges that they're going to be over 50 years. 500,000 bridges. So we have to think on a different way when it comes to how to treat this infrastructure. And ideally, when we talk about long-term solutions, we're talking about better ways to handle exactly that, exactly these 500,000 bridges that are there. Long-term solutions, often they came from innovative products, innovative technologies. In this audience, I see a select group of individuals that you guys came here to learn newer and better ways to protect the infrastructure. We have, our mission is to learn these newer and better solutions and go back to our counties and states and learn how to apply these new technologies into our markets. The ITD, the Innovation Technology Demonstration Work Group, is here to help you guys to bring these new technologies to you. So This is particularly important because we know that there's an increasing number of deficient bridges around the nation. So as leaders, I see that we have the opportunity to use these new technologies and help to change these here. So the ITD has a long experience with new and existing bridges. So what we can do is that we can help you to have more durable, longer lasting technology that you're going to be resistant to the effect of weather and aging, and also materials that you're going to protect the bridge deck for decades. Specifically talking about the ITD. So ITD means innovative technology demonstration. So specifically about the DOT, the ITD, sorry, we have about 20 members, and we have 8 industry programs. So the work group is created in such a way to ensure objectivity. We have here the manufacturers. So here are the current industry members for the ITD. And the job of the manufacturer is very easy. So our job is we are responsible to produce the innovative technology or the innovative product. After that, we have the consultant. The consultant plays a very important role for a simple reason. They are independent consultants writing reports about the demonstration. So they're going to write about the good and the bad. So the manufacturers are not cherry-picking only the best case studies to show on their website, but in this case, we have an independent consultant that's writing about everything that happened during that demonstration. We also have the DOTs, so you guys, the agencies, where you're responsible for buying the material, making sure to have the manpower to apply the products, traffic control. So this is the idea. And we have the TSP2 bridge that's responsible for oversight the program, and academia. So academia is involved sometimes as a consultant, sometimes to provide additional monitoring, testing, and reporting. So as I mentioned, we have currently about 8 programs underway. These are the manufacturers. Some of these companies, they are here on the exhibit hall. So I do invite you guys to spend the time next break to learn a little bit more about these technologies. Even though we're talking about innovative technologies, some of them, they have products or technologies that they have been there for 10, 15, 20, 30 years. So it's still innovative, but they are many of them, they are proven technologies. So what we have done is that the ITD, being an innovative group, Heather Deere from Louisiana DOT, she gave a suggestion of the ITD field installation event. So the ITD field installation event is, the idea is to do an installation event where we go to the DOT and we do that. So it's not a parking lot demonstration. It's a hands-on installation project. What we can do is that we can have this program integrated with your state maintenance meeting, the LTAP, and perhaps it can be a standalone meeting. So we already have Louisiana and North Carolina. They are on board to make sure that this is going to happen. And if you want, we can customize a program for your specific DOT. If you do have any questions about the ITD, not only you can talk with me, Nancy, and Darlene, but also you can talk with the other industry members, as I mentioned in the exhibit hall. So to conclude this short presentation, I encourage you to embrace innovation. ITD has a lot of interesting technologies, a lot of interesting projects that can absolutely help you to revert the charts that we saw about our aging infrastructure. So there are a lot of new technologies, proven technologies many times, that this can make a lot of difference from on the way that you're currently treating your infrastructure. In the meantime, while we are working towards back to the future, where we no longer need roads, unfortunately, we're not there yet, but I invite you guys to learn more about the ITD. We have our meeting every second Friday of the month at noon Eastern Time. So you're welcome to join that as well. And if you want to learn more information, please let me know, Nancy or Darlene. So thank you very much for your leadership, and I invite you to learn more about these ITD industry members. Thank you.
The preceding was produced by the National Center for Pavement Preservation. More information can be found on the web at pavementpreservation.org. Additional support provided by Michigan State University.